Hi there, the Morphy Trap is one for black in the Philador counter gambit, and it's taken from the game between Barnes and Paul Morphy, 1858. e4 and e5, knight f3. Morphy played the Philador defense, and after d4 went for this f5 move, the Philador counter gambit. After d takes on e5, f takes on e4, and the knight goes to its typical square in this variation, knight g5. d5 then supports the pawn on e4, and the typical pawn wedge we've seen in previous videos, e6, defending f7 and threatening knight jumping in there to fork the rook and the queen. But here in this variation, Morphy didn't play knight h6, which we've seen in previous videos, rather played bishop c5, a very sacrificial line, romantic in its nature, allowing the knight to jump into f7, which indeed it does. But what would have been interesting here would have been not knight to f7, probably better would have been actually knight takes on e4, because black couldn't really take back d takes e4 because of this move, queen h5 check, which is going to pick up the bishop. So knight takes on e4 would have been better than actually jumping in, playing the all too obvious knight f7, forking the queen and the rook. Because here queen f6 Morphy plays, threatens the mate on the move on f2. And in the game itself, Barnes played bishop to e3, the natural defensive move. That's problematic because it allows d4 by black, and also the b2 pawn was hanging, but d4 was played by Morphy, who went on to win. If instead queen d2 would be played, then black can continue bishop takes on e6, snapping up that all-important e-pawn, allowing white to grab the rook on h8. But after knight h6 and white develops knight c3, knight g4, more pressure on f2, leaves black with a nice little advantage out of the opening. So this has been called the Morphy Trap in the Philador counter gambit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.